Amen.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Oh, yes.
Hasn't this been a good day?
Yes. Yes.
It's a day the Lord has made, and we will never see this day again. You know what? That was a long time.
Yes.
So what are you going to do with your day?
Amen.
What are you going to do with your blessing? Because there are some people that laid down on last night, and for whatever reason, they did not awaken this morning.
Amen.
So it's a blessing to be in the household
Oh, yes.
of the Lord.
Amen.
See, you could be anywhere this morning,
Yes, sir.
but for some reason you chose to be in the household of the Lord.
Oh, yes.
I want to tell you, if you're visiting with us this morning, you are our honored guest.
Amen.
And please, at any point in time that your schedule allows you to, please come back out and worship with us.
Amen.
If you're not a member of that blood-brought institution, maybe something that I say before I take my seat will give you a thought process and make you think a little bit more clearer about your salvation and who you're leaning on.
Amen.
Because, you know, you can lean on a whole lot of things.
Yeah, that's right.
And everything you lean on ain't good to lean on.
Come on, brother.
But when you're leaning on the everlasting on,
Oh, yes.
you can't lean on nothing else.
Amen.
And it's interesting because I'd already told Brother Cunningham, I said, go right ahead.
That's it. That's it.
Because I was ready to listen. And see, we've talked before, many a time.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And we talked about the Bible before.
Thank you.
And it's interesting. You know, God has a way of working things out.
Oh, yes.
We had a church picnic yesterday.
All right.
And one of the ministers is going to be speaking at the Luke 500 Church of Christ during the week. I talked to him about 30, 40 minutes yesterday. And they're having their revival starting today, and Brother Cunningham's turn will be tomorrow night. Evening service will start at 7 p.m. and it's about a 2-hour drive from here. So you want to go and hear some good preaching?
Amen.
You go down to the Luke 500 Church of Christ in Center, Texas, starting tomorrow night. Now the revival starts today, but nightly service again tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. And Brother Cunningham, I want to thank you for your presence here today. See, I told him, I said, I'm glad I wore clean socks today. Always keep some clean socks somewhere close at hand.
All right.
But I want to tell you, please continue to pray for those around sick and shut in with us.
Yes.
Fuller, Sister Golf, Sister Mill, Sister Shaw, and those that are not on the printed paper.
Yes, sir.
And make sure that you go by and see these people.
Amen.
All right.
And even if you're not a member of the church, because it's kind of hot right now.
Oh, yes.
If you know a more mature person in your neighborhood, go by and check on them. Make sure they're okay. And they do not have to be a member of the Church of Christ.
Amen.
You check on them. Because it's your duty to check on others. Because Jesus was about something called love. And if you can't love people here, when and if you do get to heaven, how you gonna love them?
Amen.
But anyway, my name is Brother Tim Banks, and I've been standing here in the pulpit for a while,
Oh, yes.
and I'll just try and make mine simple, short, and plain today. And with the key emphasis on short, if you would. And I'm gonna tell you something. See, y'all don't know how much y'all affect me.
Come on, brother. Come on now.
See, it's not about the person that does the teaching. It's about what's being taught.
Amen.
And if what's being taught is from the Bible,
Yes.
we can disagree. But we can all come together in the scriptures.
Amen.
Because if I'm gonna talk to somebody and they don't agree with me and we talking about the Bible, I ain't gonna go get the Torah. I ain't gonna get the Quran. I'm gonna get their Bible.
Yes.
Come on now.
And if we're gonna sit down, we're gonna talk about it, we're gonna figure it out. And whatever we do, it's gonna be to the glory and to the honor of God.
Amen.
You know, I want to thank the men that have gone forward in the devotional service this morning, the meditational reading,
Amen.
the song service,
Oh, yes.
prayer, scripture reading.
Oh, yes.
And for these men to want to work in the devotion of the Lord,
It's all right.
and for you blending your voices, and I can't carry a tune in number 5 watch to it. But I had my head cocked back, and my mouth wide open, and something was coming out. I don't know how it sounded, but something was coming out.
That's all right, brother.
When you have a week like I had, I couldn't wait to get to the household
Come on now.
and worship and fellowship with the saints. I couldn't wait.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh,
And
yes.
if you couldn't wait,
Come on.
if it didn't matter to you, something's wrong with you.
Come on. How good.
Amen.
How good.
Because as much as he blessed me
Oh, yes.
and got me up and down the highway,
Yes.
and that other cars passing down by me going 70 miles an hour, 80 miles an hour
Yes.
away, and it stayed in the path.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Excuse me, but ain't
Oh,
Yes. Yes.
and I did say ain't. If you would please, you turn back to our place of scripture, which is Luke, the 8th chapter. And I want to use, starting at verse number 22. Luke 8, starting at verse number 22. And I'll be reading from the King James Version. And the Bible reads as follows. Now it came to pass on a certain day that he went into a ship with his disciples, and he said unto them, let us go over unto the other side of the lake. And they launched forth. But as they sailed, he fell asleep, and there came down a storm of wind on the lake, and they were filled with water
Water.
and were in jeopardy. And they came to him and awoke him, saying, Master,
Master.
Master,
Master.
we perish. Then he arose and rebuked the wind and the rage of the water, and they ceased. And there was a calm.
With a calm.
And he said to them, where is your faith?
Faith.
And they being afraid, one to saying one to another, what manner of man is this, for he commandeth even the winds and the water, and they obey him.
They obey. Oh, yes.
I want to use verse number 24 to bring a thought from this morning. And verse 24 says, and they came to him and woke him, saying, Master, Master, we perish. Then he arose, rebuked the wind, the raging water, and they ceased. And there was a calm.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
If you would, pray with me over this thought message. A mind like water.
Come on now.
A mind like water.
All right now.
And y'all sitting there saying, well, where is he going with this?
Oh, yes.
If you give me a few minutes, we'll be there.
Come on, man.
Now, y'all did me a favor because y'all took the clock down the back wall, which is a good thing. I really appreciate it. Thank y'all very much. I appreciate that. That tells me y'all are not time conscious, so thank you much.
Well,
You know, have you ever been, and I'm going to see if my people are here. Have you ever been out to a pond or a lake and you've taken a rock, just threw it up in the air and threw it out into the water? What happens to the water? Got a splash. After the splash, what happens? Got a ripple. At some point in time, guess what happens to that ripple? It goes away. Okay? And before before I finish, you'll understand what I'm talking about. Some folks will take a little pebble and they'll throw it in your palm. Well, if they can't get you with the pebble, then they'll reach for a rock. And they'll take a rock, throw it into your palm. Well, that didn't quite get the effect I wanted, so guess what? Now I'm going to go get a brick.
Oh, yes.
I'm going to grab a brick. Well, no, I still didn't get the effect I wanted. So now I'm going to grab me a boulder.
Oh, come on, brother. Banks.
And roll it to the edge. And use all my strength to get into the water.
Oh, yes.
Well, that didn't get him upset enough.
Come on, brother. Banks.
Now I'm going to grab me a plank and chunk it off in there. I didn't say chunk. There's always some chunkers somewhere, trust me. And see, in the church we have some professional chunkers. And some of these folks carry their own rocks in their pocket.
Yes.
All right now.
Because they've been doing it so long that they don't even want to bend down and pick one up no more.
Come on, Pop.
And some folks are chunk men have rock dust on their hands. They put their hand behind their backside and chunk it. But if they can't get you with a boulder, they're gonna rip off a piece of a tree and throw it off in there. Well, what's your point, Brother Banks?
Come on, brother. Banks.
I want to get you to understand, as a Christian, you need to have a mind like water. How patient are you going to be to let the ripples subside? How are you going to react when somebody chunks something in your palm?
All right.
How are you going to think through the process, knowing they're trying to make you lose your Christianity?
Yes.
And then they'll say, you know, when somebody's trying to get you, this is the phrase that pays right here. Whenever they tell you, I thought you was a Christian.
Come on now. You gonna tell that.
Now, when they tell you that, they finna try your Christianity right then and right there.
Oh, yes.
Now, they ain't a Christian, but guess what? You're supposed to be one 24/7, 365. I tell folks all the time, I'm just a work
In progress.
in progress. Now, so some of y'all ain't like me. Some of y'all are much better than me. Because, see, I told y'all when I do some teaching, and I'm going to do some quick teaching. You know, I use the Message Bible. I want you to understand those verses from the Message Bible.
Yes, sir.
One day, he and his disciples got in a boat. Let's cross the lake,
Yes.
he said. And off they went.
Come on.
It was smooth sailing. And he fell asleep. And a terrific storm
Yes.
suddenly came up on the lake. And water poured in, and they were about to capsize. They woke Jesus, Master, we're going to drown. Getting to his feet, he told the wind silence and the waves to quiet down. They did it, and the lake became smooth as glass.
Come on now.
Then he said to the disciples, why can't you trust me? See, to have faith,
Come on.
you got to trust somebody.
Yes. Yes.
But who are you trusting?
That's
Yes.
it.
They were in absolute awe, staggering and stammering. Who is this anyway? He calls out to the wind and the sea, and he tells them what to do.
Oh, yes.
Now, some of y'all can't talk to your husband and wife and get them to do something.
Oh,
Amen.
come on. Come on now.
Some of y'all can't talk to your kids and get them to do something.
Come on
Amen.
now. Come on now.
And this man here was talking to the water and the waves.
That's it. That's it.
And the disciples who had been with him on numerous occasions said, what kind of... Now, I didn't say the people on the land said this. the disciples in the boat with him, his guys that he picked,
Yeah. I said.
said, what kind of man is they can talk to the water and the waves and get them to close their mouth and stop messing up and cutting up?
Amen.
All right.
Now,
All right.
the Sea of Galilee, to give you a little bit of history, was about 13 miles long. From what I read. Now, if I'm wrong, you help me out. And about 8 or 9 miles wide, and surrounded by mountains.
Yes, sir.
And all of a sudden, if you were on the Sea of Galilee, guess what would happen? All of a sudden, a storm would come up.
Come on, yes.
Because the mountains had it kind of encased, and all of a sudden you could be on the water and a storm come up. You could be living your life
Come on.
and a storm come up.
Amen.
Oh, yeah.
You could have someone that you've been knowing for a long time, and all of a sudden they die.
Oh, yes.
You can go have a doctor's visit and have what we call a clean bill
Of health.
of health. And the doctor tell you something different.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Or you had cancer. And it's an ongoing struggle. And then it comes back. And you go through the process all again, and your family members go through that process all over again. See, those are storms.
Yes.
Or you have a loved one in the hospital has an extended illness. And you're going to the hospital back and forth because my mom was in the hospital in 2005. In 23 days, I lost 18 pounds. I wouldn't leave the hospital. That was my mama. I wasn't going to leave the hospital. And with nothing I could do but pray.
Right.
And they called me the green pillar guy. I'm serious. Well, nobody called me the green pillar guy? I slept in the ICU waiting room on the green pillar.
All right, Brother Banks.
I put me 2 chairs together like this.
Oh, yes.
And I put me another together like this. And I put one right here. And I lay out on the green pillar. And if God blessed me to get up the next morning, I go take what the country folk call a white horse.
Amen.
So y'all, some of y'all know about that, but I had to have a white horse.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
And
All right.
for a week, I didn't even leave. They had McDonald's down in the basement.
Yes.
I ain't no leaving there. St. Luke's Hospital, Houston, Texas, had a McDonald's down in the basement of it. You know? Because I didn't venture off of it after you float.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And couldn't do it. My mind wasn't calm. And you know when you're talking about stuff and you're trying to have a calm mind,
Come
Yes.
on, Brother
Yes.
Banks.
stuff will mess you up.
Oh, yes. Yes, sir. Oh, yes.
Now see, if I was trying to teach this, I'd tell you this is one of the synoptic gospel, one of 3 gospel synoptic, and John is separate by itself and all this kind of stuff. But it ain't about what I can tell you, it's about what I can get you to understand.
Yes. Yes.
See, I can tell you about this is separate, and there are 6 miracles, and this is not in the other synoptic gospel. I can tell you that. I can tell you that there are 19 parables used in Luke that ain't in the other ones. But it ain't about that. It's about getting you to get your mind wrapped around what I'm trying to get you to understand when folks are trying you
Yes.
and chunking stuff in your tongue.
Come on, talk to us, Brother Banks.
And situations come up and it happens, and then you got to try and work them out.
Yes.
Or you have family members that are dying,
Oh,
that are
yes.
sick,
Oh, yes.
or in hospice.
Oh, yes.
And you got to go through that.
Yes.
And even though you're not the one in it, you in it.
You in
Yes.
it.
Yes.
You in it.
And it weighs more on you because you there and you worried about it. And you wondering why. And you feel helpless because you can't do nothing.
That's it.
But you can. You can pray. You can pray.
Oh, yes. It's all right.
It's
all right.
okay.
Oh, yes.
Trust in Him.
Oh, yes.
Believe in Him.
Yes.
And know He is the reward of those who diligently seek Him.
Yes, sir.
gonna be okay.
Oh, yes.
Because God's a God that sits high.
Yes. Yes, sir. Oh, yes.
And even though those trials come in your life,
Come on, talk to me.
he said something called long suffering. Long suffering is patience.
Oh, yes.
Can you be patient enough to let the ripples pass in your life?
Oh, yes.
Can you pray for that person that's chucking stuff in your pond?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But see, that there are two ways to pray. See, one way when you pray, you just pray.
Yeah.
Another way to pray is you earnestly pray. See, the disciples said, we don't know how to pray. They said, teach us
Yes, it is.
Gotta pray.
how to pray.
Yes.
And sometimes we gotta be taught. But do you have a teachable spirit to be taught?
That's it. That's it.
You know, in Luke 22, I'm getting ready to start making my points of papers. It says that it came to pass. It's a certain day.
Yes.
There wasn't nothing special about this day. Just a regular old day. And Jesus said, let's get on the ship and go to the other side. Okay? Okay, we're gonna get on the ship, go to the other side. You never know when a problem's gonna occur and come up.
Yes.
You gotta calm your mind because see, they were just out there. Storms suddenly come up. And you know, the funny part, the ironic part about this was, in that next verse, it says, as they sailed, in verse number 23.
Yes,
Jesus fell asleep.
yes.
Do you know Jesus was getting tired sometimes? See, this is the human side of Jesus.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Because everybody wanted something from him. They wanted a miracle. They wanted him. Why did the crowd were following him? Some were following because of his word. And they were thirsting to learn.
Yes, sir.
Some were following for what they thought they could get from him.
Come on.
Yes, sir.
Come on.
They wanted the next blessing.
Yes. Yes.
Bless me, heal me, give me.
Yes. Yes.
They had a call MS. MS is the me syndrome. What can you do for
Me.
me? That's why the crowds follow. And you notice, he went out on a ship with disciples to get some rest. And he fell asleep. Sometimes we forget who's on the ship with us.
Oh, yes.
The disciples forgot who they were, but more importantly, forgot whose they were. And sometimes we forget who we are.
It's all right, brother. All right.
I know things happen to you.
Yes.
And me trying to tell you that they ain't gonna happen to you, I be telling you a
Come
lie.
on, brother. Come on, brother. Come on.
But what I tell you is I know God is a rewarder of those that diligently seek him. Now diligent means you gotta do some stuff behind him.
Amen.
It didn't say diligently run in front of him.
Yes.
It said, see, if I'm seeking somebody, guess what I'm doing?
Oh, yes. You're looking for me. Yes. Yes.
Make it plain.
Yes. Come on, brother.
I'm trying to find him. I ain't just walking and talking. When you're diligent looking for, you lose $1,000 bill somewhere. You'll be diligently seeking that $1,000 bill.
Oh, yes.
And you ain't be saying, hey, you spent $1,000 bill. You'll be down on the ground looking for that.
Yes, you
Well,
will.
I came from this way over here.
Yes. Yes, sir.
You'll be seeking that bill.
Oh, yes.
Sometimes we stop seeking.
Come on, tell me.
Now I'm gonna let that kind of sit for a minute.
That's free.
And I'm gonna put a nickel in a minute. That is free. We stop looking sometimes because we get frustrated and we get tired. Jesus went to sleep. He was tired of healing. I didn't say he didn't want it now, but I said he was tired of healing folks. He was tired of folks pulling on him. He was tired of folks asking him. He was tired. That's the human walk the human streets here.
Oh, yes.
See, Luke, I'm going to tell you something about Luke. Do you know that the name Luke is only mentioned in the Bible 3 times? See, Luke would promote himself. Luke was a physician. He was a learned man. He was a physician. He could have been saying, I'm Dr. Luke. Follow me. He didn't. He was a historian. And he wrote. And he helped people. See, sometimes you got to know your own calling.
Oh, yes.
A lot of times, I heard a preacher preach this one time. He said, you got to know your lane. Sometimes we forget our lane in the church.
Yes.
We bumping all over everybody else, way over here, stomping over. We can't sing a lick up trying to lead song service.
Amen.
And I ain't talking about nobody. You ain't a deacon, stop trying to deacon.
Amen.
You ain't an elder, stop trying to elder. Stop trying to feed the flock.
Yes.
Just be a member.
Yes.
If you part of the culinary crew in the kitchen and can't cook a lick, just hand out plates.
Amen.
Don't be trying to say, have you tried my chef surprise? And no, I know what your chef surprise is but you.
All right, bro.
Know your lane.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
And do what you do for the glory of God and not yourself.
Amen.
Take self out of the way.
That's it. Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Do you know that the sea in the Bible is a metaphor for different things that are turmoil and roaring? Do you remember over in Matthew 14, about verses 28, so the guy named Jesus that was out walking on the water, and this guy named Peter was on the boat,
Oh,
and
yes.
he wanted to come to him. And Jesus said, if it be your will, come on out of the water with me. And while he was out there with him, guess what happened to him? As long as he had his eye on Jesus,
He was all right.
everything was fine, but the water was still choppy, the sky was still gray and cloudy, but once he took his
Eyes off.
off Jesus, in verse 30, he fell into the water, and he uttered the shortest prayer in the Bible. Lord, save me. That's a prayer.
Yes.
Because he called him by name, Lord, save me. And in verse 31, Jesus said, and I want to talk to you about the water. The water was still choppy all the time. We got to know when we're in choppy waters. We got to know who's going to throw us our lifeline.
Yes.
You ever remember this program called Who Wants to Be a
Millionaire.
Millionaire? And they call and ask and say, okay, well now, you got a cross out a couple, or you can phone a friend, or you can use a lifeline. Well, your real lifeline is Christ Jesus.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
See, this ain't who wants to be a millionaire. This is who wants to be a Christian.
Amen.
That's it.
And it's all about what you do on your journey to being a Christian. And see, a lot of things going to happen on your journey. A lot of trials,
Oh, yes.
a lot of tribulations,
Nation. Yes.
a lot of triumphs. See, there's some triumphs along the way,
Yes.
but they're trials. They're pitfalls. There's tribulation. There's backbiting. There's backstabbing. There's gossiping. There's all kinds of stuff that shouldn't happen in the
Church. Yes.
among Christians.
Amen.
Among Christians.
Yes.
Now see, Psalm 107 and 29, the psalmist writes, he maketh the storm a calm.
Yes, sir.
He maketh the storm
Yes, sir.
a calm. That the waves there are, what's that last word?
Yeah, get with it, brother.
Still.
Yes, sir.
God to calm it out.
Yes, he will. Yes, he will.
Do you have the patience to wait on the Lord?
On the Lord.
See, I didn't say wait on man.
Yes, sir. Wait.
I didn't say wait upon your friend. I ain't waiting on your husband. Just wait on your wife. I said, wait up on
The
The
Lord.
Lord.
See, that's patience.
Yes.
Even though you're going through some stuff, how do you go through it? Well, I'm glad you asked.
Oh,
See,
yes.
I gotta try to help us through it. See, because I go through stuff. And you gotta be able to escape the ripples of life and endure them.
Yes.
But who's the captain of your ship?
Yes.
So you can have a wrong captain.
Come on, come on, come on.
See, there's all kind of ships. They got big luxury liners.
Yes, sir.
Got little speed boats. They got rafts. They got canoes. Who's captaining your ship? And you can't captain it by yourself.
Amen.
So you need somebody to help you through the storm of life. And you can't do it.
By
Oh,
yourself.
yes.
Mama can't help you. Big Mama can't help you. Madea can't help you. Paul can't help you. Can't nobody help you but Christ Jesus.
Amen.
And I'm glad he's there sitting and looking at me, because once he said that, I can talk to him and he can take it to the Father.
Amen.
Oh, yes.
Do you have a captain that can talk to the admiral? Do you have a captain that can take it a little bit higher? So you can't all do it by yourself.
Oh,
And see, I'm
yes.
so glad that God doesn't take a coffee break.
Oh, yes.
He doesn't take 5.
Yes, sir.
He doesn't go and sit on the range stool between innings and rounds and stuff. See, they have something in baseball called a 7-inning stretch, where the ground crew will come out and sweep around the bases and get everything back tight and high it once was. See, God don't take a break.
Yes, sir.
And I'm glad he don't, because I said it before, I'm so glad he on the slide. You know what? I'm going to take me a 5-minute coffee break. See you in 5. And in that 5 minutes, he cuts off my hair
Amen.
and say, can you make it without me for 5 minutes? They build a song that says every second, every minute, every hour, every day, every week, every month, to the years I pray, I've got to have Jesus. Because I just can't make it
By myself.
By myself.
by myself.
Amen.
Gotta have it. Is he your captain? See, I know who my captain is. And you know what? Free stuff.
All right.
Nickel in the meter. There are 3 kinds of people. You're either in the middle of a storm,
Come on now. Yes, sir.
you either just got out of a storm, or you're about to go into the storm.
Amen.
And each one of them makes you thankful for the other.
Yes.
Well, how's that so, Brother Banks? I'm glad you asked me. If you're in the middle of a storm, weather meteorologists will tell you that the quietest part of the storm is the center. Because see, around the outside, stuff is flying and floating and it's going all around. But in the center of the storm, it's just calm.
Yes.
Well, sometimes the storm's so long, and guess what? You feel good and quiet in the calm of the storm.
Come on, Brother Banks.
But then, God blesses you to come out of the storm.
Yes.
And then you suffer from a thing I call the Tarzan effect. You know what the Tarzan effect is? Anybody, y'all don't like TV, old TV, do you?
Come on.
Tarzan get on the cliff. See, you start beating your chest, you start thinking it's me doing it by myself.
All right.
And then God will knock you down
Yes, sir. Oh, yes.
and put you back where you're supposed to be in the first place. Praying to Him.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Oh, yes, you will.
So you either in a storm, you just came out, or you're about to go back in. And when you get out and you start thinking it's only me doing this, He'll put you back in it.
Yes.
To show
Yes.
you you ain't anything.
Amen.
To show you I'm God all by myself, and I don't need you.
Yes. Amen.
Remember those 3 people free.
All right. All right.
Pull the meter out. You know, Jesus didn't panic. See, he was free. How many of y'all, somebody come wake you up from your sleep and you start talking to the wind and tell the wind to be quiet? They woke him up.
That's right.
They called his name. He was sleeping good. See, when folks I call your name twice, you're sleeping good.
Yes.
They said, Master, Master. He may have been snoring, I don't know. Now that's Banks, that ain't Bible right there. That's Banks. He may have been snoring. But I know he was sleeping good.
Yes, sir.
They had to wake him. And once they woke him, guess what happened? He said, you know what? Y'all been riding me for a long time. And y'all don't believe me? Y'all don't trust me? Now I'm gonna do this for y'all again. See, we're all on a recycle thing here. It just turn round and round and round. And he said, I'm gonna take care of it for y'all again. I've already done stuff for you before, but guess what? I'm gonna do this again for you because you are my disciples. See, he knew who they were, but they forgot who he was.
Amen.
A lot of times we forget who our Lord and Savior is. And then when it comes time, we holler and crying, oh Lord, wait a minute, I don't know why we need it. We need it. And in verse 24, you see, I'm about to close and take a seat here. You know, when he talked to the wind and water, got them all to calm down.
Yes, sir.
He never panicked. Sometimes we panic in the middle of our storm.
Yes.
And then we start doing or saying stuff we normally wouldn't do and normally wouldn't say because we panic.
Yes.
Don't panic. Be patient
Yes.
and wait upon it. In verse 25, the disciples were asked about their faith. Whom your faith in today?
Oh,
Is it in
yes.
man or is it in the master?
Oh, yes.
I've learned that God will take care of the children during the storm. The fourth storm talks about the 23rd Psalm. And the Lord being my shepherd. And I shall not want. Is he your shepherd?
That's it. That's it.
He's there for you in times of plenty, in times of famine. He's there for you. Are you there for him? Because I've learned that God, there's 3 R's that God, he won't release you. He won't run off from you.
Yes.
He won't ridicule you. But he will reveal you.
Yes.
Come on now.
Yes.
Come on.
I'll say it again. Some of y'all missed that.
I got it.
See, y'all missed them all, right? Some of y'all are writing things, y'all missed them all. What I said was that he will rescue you. But he will not release you. He won't run off from you. And most of all, he won't ridicule you. So some of our folks ridicule and talk about it. That's a whole nother lesson all by itself. But what I'm telling you is he'll reveal you. He will take you. He will repair you. He'll remove the rock throwers from your life.
Yes,
Yes.
yes, yes.
He'll remove those chunkers from your life.
Oh, yes.
That supervisor at work that's been just dogging you out will get another promotion, dog somebody else out and leave you alone. Or they'll move to another part of the complex. Or they'll retire. Or for some strange reason, they'll just leave you alone.
It's all right.
Ain't God good?
Yes.
Are you a pebble thrower? Are you a rock thrower in somebody's pond? You got to remember something. That in old times, you know, there's a Lamb Book of Life. Anybody know what that Lamb Book of Life?
Come on, help us.
See, there, the Bible says over in Revelation 20:12, it talks about those 2 books. And it says, and the second book was open. And that was the Lamb's Book of Life. How is your name being written right now?
Oh,
Is it rock thrower?
oh, yes.
Is it rock chunker? Is it pond meddler?
Come on now.
What's being written beside your name right now? Now, what's written in the past will be taken care of.
Yes.
What do you do with this day forward?
Yes.
So you got to figure it out because I'm going to tell you something. You know, in conclusion, as I come down to tell you some things that are more important maybe than this stuff here, because see, you're not a Christian. There's some things that are pretty important to you.
Oh, yes, sir.
And things pretty important to us too. We want to make sure you understand those things. See, last question I ask you, are you a water column? See, when things start going all awry, things start going hell in a handbasket, are you chunking rocks? Or are you trying to calm the waters? Are you going around spreading rumors? Well, I'm going to tell you this, but let me tell you something. Hey, step over here and call me and tell you something. And 9 out of 10, lying like a dog. Let me tell you what I heard. See, they told me. Somebody said.
Oh, yes.
My question is always who is they and who is somebody. Give me a name.
Amen.
And the second thing is why'd you listen so long? But anyway, that's another story all by itself. I want you to have a mind like water. In Isaiah 43, it talks about a promise. It talks about don't be afraid. It talks about you've been redeemed. It calls us by name. And tells you when you go through deep water, I'll be with you. When you run through rivers of difficulty, you won't drown. You got somebody with you that's your lifeguard. See, every pool has a lifeguard.
Oh, yes.
They're paid lifeguard. They can't leave the stand. And become lunchtime, somebody else gets on the stand for it.
Yes, sir.
Who's standing there watching your pump?
Amen.
Who's watching you swim? Who's making sure that if you sink, there's a lifeline. And so I'm going to tell you something. See, this is fun. I shouldn't say this. But if you know how to save somebody, I'll tell you, you never save them from the front. If they drown, because they'll grab you. You got to come around from the back side. See, you know what that means to me? I ain't got to tell everybody I'm helping so-and-so out.
That's it.
I can be around the back side of them, and guess what? I ain't got to tell them I'm helping nobody else out.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Everybody ain't got to see me and help them out. So I come around the back side.
There you go. Yes, sir.
And pull them on the seat.
Yes.
Anybody got to know for me in there?
Amen.
Good
I
point.
want everybody else to know if we come around the front side. They got to see us. If you're here today and you are not a member of the large church, that's playing for you heard a word. They tell you what you heard. They willing to repent. Luke 13:3, I paid there to repent the law likewise perish.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want you to perish. God don't want you to perish. And repent means changing your mind. You don't do a 360. A 360 brings you back to where you were. You do a 180, you go away. Change the direction you're going in. You change the thought process. And then you're going to confess Him as the Son of God. When Phil and you were riding along together in the 8th chapter of Acts, starting by verse 26, he teaches them. He tells the well that he knew there's some water. What's hindering me from being baptized?
Yes, sir.
The student knew, not the teacher. And he said, thou mayest if. It's a condition and everything.
Yeah.
And he said, I believe Jesus Christ is the Son of God. He made that confession. And then they didn't go no further. They went to baptism Sunday and done none other kind of food. Or the first of the year. They stopped the chair back then. Philip and Judas both got out. They both got down and went in the water. And they baptized in remission of sin.
Yes, sir.
Right there.
Oh, yes.
If you already remember the church and there are things happening in your life. Sickness, illness. You feel like you've fallen short. Glory to God. There are men here that will take your confession. You ain't got a report. Just repent. It'll be okay. God knows.
Yes, sir.
And we'll pray for you. Don't let the fervent prayer of a righteous man that availeth much pass you by.
Yes, sir.
Amen.
Oh, yes.
hopefully your mind start to turn like water now. And all the cerebral cortex, and all the cerebellum, and all those types of things, your neurons and synapses in your spinal column. Hopefully all those things will work out for you. And
Yes.
you know who are who you are all the time.
Yes.
Please, if you have not been baptized the right way, you got water back here, clothes, and have all that for you. That song need to come. The song will take, please. Thank you.
Decided